Hey, what's up, wrestling friends and family? It is me, JB, and the best Chris in all of wrestling podcasts,
Yes.
Mr. Chris Dredd, and we are here talking about WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. We can't say it like that anymore, can we?
Of course you can.
WrestleMania!
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
dude.
It is WrestleMania weekend, and we are here very, very quickly to, add to the already copious amount of wrestling you are consuming on as much as we are, I suppose.
Absolutely.
And we have found time in our schedule on this WrestleMania Saturday to join you and say, what up?
What up? We are fresh from, can we tell them our fresh excursion? Or should we? There's more content coming, basically.
There's always more content.
There's always more content, but we've had a fantastic day today. You will hear about it very soon as we will be releasing another video, but we've had a cracking day already, and we are just topping it off with a little bit of WrestleMania chat.
Oh, yeah.
And talk about the cards, what we reckon might happen, and just
and anything we want to rant about.
Anything we want to rant about,
because,
and that is probably a lot.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's right.
So yeah, NXT is also tonight.
Yes,
we're not gonna sit and predict any of that just because there's not a lot of time.
Yeah, that's right. But we will be watching, obviously, because it's going to be an early one.
Yeah,
so I'll probably have me dinner and watch it.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great.
We've dipped in on what did we do? Dipped in on some of the GCW collective this weekend already. I watched Progress. I watched Bloodsport. I watched
the WrestleMania pre-show thing was on yesterday.
Yeah, the pre-show last night. The
Steiner Maths.
The kickoff. Yeah,
the kickoff.
Steiner fucking Maths. Yes, I am absolutely here. He did the thing.
He did the thing. He did the thing.
And yeah, I was sat there and I was the big smile on my face.
That was beautiful.
Like, you know what? Yeah, all men are created equal. That shit.
That's right. Here's a four-way. He's like, yeah, you got a 25%. You got
so
at best.
Good.
He did all of it, bro. It was so good.
If you get a chance to watch that, if you haven't
already, it's on YouTube, baby.
Yeah,
YouTube. Check it out. Very good. Steiner Maths.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. I was totally locked in for Steiner Maths. I even enjoyed the brawl between Priest and Drew because
Drew,
it looked like someone was throwing live rounds in there.
Yeah, it was.
And if someone doesn't have a bump on their head or a bit of a sore head today,
I think you could see the bump straight away on one of their heads.
Yeah.
I think
it looked like Priest was throwing live rounds.
It looked because you could see Drew McIntyre was on the floor, sort of in disbelief, looking, and he had a massive red mark on his head. Yeah. So it was the way Priest came in and just clobbered him, bro.
I'm not angry with it. I'm not gonna say it's a bad idea.
When you do stuff like that, though, it has to look good. So maybe they've just said, look, lay it in a little bit to make it look good.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope that there was obviously an agreement beforehand. Yeah. Go on, lay it on.
Just lay it on, man. What's the worst that could happen?
Go on, smash me, babe.
Go on, smash my back doors in.
Yeah.
We've been out and about today, and he's been pressing me mic and saying, "Oh, let me turn you on." So we've been having a few little moments as well. I'll sit together.
That's what happens.
That's what happens, man. When a man, yeah. Anyway,
yeah. Where are we? So we're not going to rant just yet. We're going to go down the card really quickly.
Correct.
So, night one, as far as I'm aware, it is main event Jay and Gunther opening the show. I think Jay's going to win. And I also think, and this isn't, to everyone's taste, but I also think he might have aligned with The Rock.
Well, she'll see.
Yeah, it could be. It's far-fetched at the minute, but there are a couple of things that make me think, a couple of little dropped-in things that make me think he has, might have turned. But, when you think rationally about it, is the Yeet stuff making too much money? If it is, they're not turning him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, the Yeet stuff is going to be making a hell of money, but they may have like other Yeet t-shirts that just come out with like enough is enough on it or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like they could still sell heel merchandise because the John Cena heel merchandise is selling off the shelves, bro.
I mean, the other thing that came into my mind as well, and this is something that might end WrestleMania.
Yeah.
The whole thing, the whole night too, and I didn't want to get too far into it, but fuck it, I'm here now.
Okay.
So my whole thing is that, and this is far-fetched, is that the Bloodline, each and every one of them, barring maybe one or two, get back together. They end WrestleMania as a fucking unit. So that means that Jacob wins. Roman wins and helps, and they all help Cena, and Cena becomes a de facto bloodline member with The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock as the head of the table.
The head of the table.
Yeah, the final boss could become the head of the table. Who knows? There's so much to go with it. I mean, like I said, I'll be happy to be wrong and see how it goes.
Well, and even Naomi, because Naomi's turned heel at the minute, and obviously it's quite open that she's with Big Jim. So maybe even Naomi joins the bloodline.
If you're looking to keep continuity and keep something, as big as that and make it last as long as possible, then it does sound a little NWO 2000.
No, we'd love that.
That big wolf pack gathering.
I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. I'm here for Naomi joining as well. That to me seems legit, bruv. I'd like to see her win over Jade Cargill. I don't know, maybe with a little bit of help, she might do.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It could be. What else we got? We got the War Raiders and the New Day. I fully expect the New Day to win that.
Yep, 100%.
Thank God for the New Day, right?
Oh yeah.
Mysterio and El Grande Americano. Now, Mysterio might have picked up an injury. We haven't looked too far into it. If he has picked up an injury, I'm sure Rey Fenix is taking his spot.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep.
I'm sure it's Phoenix. Yeah,
it will be Rey Fenix. Yeah,
yeah.
Or
maybe it's planned. I don't know.
Yeah. Who's the other one in the LWO? The other fella with a mask.
Dragon Lee. I think Phoenix is probably more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's a way to get him on the card. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Tiffy and Charlotte. I feel like this has got double DQ written all over it.
Yes, I wouldn't like to see Tiffy lose this.
I wouldn't like a shitty finish.
No, but I don't want to see Charlotte win.
It's a story that doesn't need to end here.
Yeah.
And it's not a main event. It's not a feud ended thing. I don't think it's going to end here tonight.
So Tiffy keeping the strap on.
I think by some sort of DQ. Like, why not?
Yeah, that's fine.
LA Knight
bit of a schmoz.
Yeah, LA Knight and Jacob. Is it Jacob's time?
I mean, if we're going to go for the bloodline joining up and taking all the gold, then maybe it is. Maybe it is. LA Knight is just as hot when he's looking for the strap than when he has it. Yeah. I don't think LA Knight needs the belt to be what he is.
I don't think he was ever as big as he was as he approached that Money in the Bank run in London. He is huge. LA Knight is. He's the megastar.
Yeah.
He's I think it might be. Yeah, it could be Jacob's night.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill and Naomi. It's either going to be a squash or it's going to go the other way. And they're going to cheat their way through it.
I think what's going to happen is Naomi's going to get to a point in the match where she grabs a chair or does something, she gets disqualified, and she's just going to beat the living crap out of Jade.
Or she gets help.
Yeah. So I think that's where it's going to go, because that can still carry on that feud.
It can. So you got the big one as well. The main event of night one: Seth, Roman, and CM Punk, accompanied by Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
Is Paul Heyman leaving with Seth Rollins tonight?
Yeah, so that's what a lot of people are saying. We were chatting. I was playing D&D with the boys the other night, and on the way there, we were driving a car talking about Mania. And I wasn't dressed up this week. I actually had We the Ones t-shirt on, so I was,
Okay.
But yeah, we spoke about that. Is Heyman just going to screw Roman and Punk,
or he realigns with Roman and they go on to do that thing that I said?
Yes,
they just the bloodline reunites.
The possibilities are endless at this point.
Yeah. So let's go to night two. Night two. AJ and Logan Paul. I want to say AJ's going to win this.
The thing is, I want Logan Paul to win because and this is the thing.
I feel like Logan's fizzled a little bit.
I love AJ Styles. There is no one in the world that can't tell me that AJ Styles at one point was the best wrestler in the world. I don't care, right? I can argue that till the cows come home. He is one of my favourite wrestlers of all time, AJ Styles, and I can argue that he was at one point the best in the world. No gimmick infringement on Punk, but Logan Paul for me, he's got it all. He's in the ring, he's phenomenal. He can do whatever he does, and he does it impeccably. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to read the crowd, and he knows how to play the crowd. He plays a phenomenal heel because partly everyone hates him anyway.
Yeah.
So he's genuinely hated as a person, right? So for me, it would be a fantastic. I mean, they could carry the feud on. AJ could win, and then they could carry the feud on. I would like to see Logan have a belt again at some point. But yeah, I mean that I'm looking forward to that match because that will be it should be a fantastic wrestling match.
Yeah. No.
So looking forward to that.
The Sin City Street Fight, Priest and McIntyre, we've already spoke about it, but yeah, they seem to have built it well enough that I'm interested because it looked like they were throwing heavy shots in there. Drew probably gets his win back here.
I would say so.
Yeah, it points to that. And we've also already spoken about the Intercontinental Fatal 4-Way because of Bron Breakker's incredible promo. I don't care what anyone says. That promo is the shit for me. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Him, Dirty Dom, Penta, and Finn Balor.
Could you see Mysterio and Finn Balor having a falling out here and arguing over trying to get?
Well, they will argue about getting the pin.
Yeah.
But I also feel like Dom could steal it and run away with it.
So do I.
And him,
that's what I'm sort of edging for. That's what I think may happen. I think they're going to gang up. So you'll have Finn Balor and Mysterio all back ganging up on Bron Breakker. One of them will go for the pin, and then Mysterio could turn on Finn.
It could be the old Shawn Michaels finish where Dom gets a spear and lands on someone who's already out.
Yes, it could. Yeah.
Absolutely, like something weird like that.
Yeah, and we're here for it as well.
If anyone's going to turn on anyone, I think it's going to be Bayley and Lyra.
Oh yeah, that's happening. I think that's happening.
They're going to fall apart.
They are.
They will lose that match.
Yes, they will.
And Raquel.
I'm booking that.
I quite like as a tag team. So.
I think Liv and Raquel are a fantastic tag team. They've got it all.
I got a lot of time for Raquel. I think
she's like Big Mummy Cool, man. She's playing. Yeah. It's the Shawn Michaels Big Daddy Cool thing going on. She's got the glasses and the leather and that beautiful setup. Fantastic.
Io, Rhea, and Bianca. This one,
I think Io's going to win it, but Rhea Ripley and Bianca are going to feud off it.
Possibly, yeah. I don't see a way that Rhea's going to win it tonight. I mean, she's arguably the most popular woman in the match.
Yes.
Arguably is a nice way to say it.
Yeah.
But, there's a lot of enforced sort of, I don't know what the word is, rage bait. I don't know what you want to call it. Especially with the complaining and the whinging that European fans were being mean to Bianca because they were booing her.
Yeah. I mean, that was horseshit.
Fucking get over yourself.
But I think they're playing it that Bianca as well. They are playing it up. Maybe that Bianca's going to win.
She's leaned into being heel.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Main event: Cody and John Cena. There is one more match potentially because we don't actually know who it's going to be. Randy Orton's, I guess, open challenge.
Oh, right. Yes. Yes.
Smart money, where are you putting it?
I would have it on Solo Sikoa.
Okay. Smart money, Nick Aldis.
Oh, yes, of course.
If I'm a big betting man, and I have known to stick a few quid on something here and there.
Yeah.
Big betting man is that it's fucking Rusev Day.
Oh, my days.
And I am 1,000% here for Rusev Day. It's a shame they can't get the guy back to do, his bit as well, to sing that it's Rusev Day. But I think we could be looking at the return of Rusev tonight. They might have brought it forward instead of, potentially doing it later down the line. Same thing could go for Aleister Black, but I think there was already a plan with him to come in, next week or whatever.
Yeah, I think there was the vignettes with the coins on the eyes and all that sort of thing.
But yeah, no, if a big betting man would consider. It's Vegas, so why not?
Yeah.
Rusev.
No, good.
No, Nick Aldis is also one. I'd love to see that.
Oh, mate, Nick Aldis, phenomenal. I mean, I did think Solo Sikoa because of what happened the other week. When you had LA Knight and...
Nick starts abusing his power. He beats Randy Orton and then puts himself in title matches just for fucking...
Yeah, dude, just for the fun of it.
Brings out Wade Barrett as well just for fucking...
Because the thing is, though, because Randy was talking about his missus as well, Hardcore Country. He was chatting breeze about his gal, innit? You know what I mean? He was saying stuff about, what's her name?
Can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
So Mickey James. He was chatting shit. So, I mean, thoroughly looking forward to WrestleMania weekend. I am going to try, okay, I'm trying to not watch it tonight, not watch it on Sunday, and I'm going to watch it, binge it with my friends on Monday, and we're going to sit and watch it through on Monday. So I'm going to not be on social media. I'm not even looking on Facebook. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to turn my phone basically off, calls only. None of you mofos text me or message me with any spoilers or nothing like that.
How are we supposed to run a podcast if I can't message you about the thing
Yeah,
over the weekend when it's on?
I know. It's true. It's true. I'm sorry.
I will have to rant to social media about these things after I have watched it in the mornings. Because I'm,
I know. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to watch it.
I'm a parent, I cannot be, up all night and then have someone asking me for things in the morning. I will be too tired, too grouchy. I need a bit of sleep.
Yeah.
Then I'll watch WrestleMania, with minimal distraction, I reckon.
Yeah.
Say minimal, them kids would be shouting at me anyway.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. That's what kids do, bro.
Dad, I need a snack.
Isn't it? Daddy!
Yeah. So, yeah, I will be watching in the mornings because it just seems like a safer bet. I will have things switched off. Don't message us yet.
Yes, please don't.
Don't do that.
Please don't.
But have you got anything you want to rant about before we leave?
Yes, possibly. Yes, go for it, mate.
My first pick is, it's WrestleMania week, right? Everyone's looking to get the best version of their content out. And then there are people in, let's call it the IWC, that's what it is. They try and get out any content. And in this case, they put out the worst kind of content, the worst kind of shit. And this time, it's WWE's PR is really bad. WWE did this. Roman Reigns supports Trump. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely don't care. As long as he's not walking around making, Nazi salutes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It's not in your face. It's not, he's they asked him a question on his political, leaning. He answered it truthfully. And people started crying, oh, Roman, why? John Cena said, he won't hate Vince McMahon for what, because of what Vince has done for him. That's his business.
Yeah.
Why are you fucking crying about this now? Like, stop blindly loving and following the people you watch on television.
They're characters at the end of the day. They're playing a role. Like, there was a thing that someone said on the thing, obviously what we take into account when thinking about who the best wrestler is, who did they vote for? Do you know what I mean?
Was that Nick Nemeth?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
like,
that's how I pick my wrestling.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. What are their political and social views?
If you lot are really, really worried about this, and this is to a big half of the IWC, again, small part of the wrestling crowd, but a loud part.
Yeah.
Don't check who Tony Khan and Shad vote for.
Yeah. Please don't.
If you're that worried about it, don't check up on what your favourite company's bosses have voted for, because you'll be sorely disappointed. And then where are you going to turn to?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to watch GCW.
Yeah.
You're going to watch TNA.
Yeah.
You're going to watch, I don't know, some other backyard shit. You're going to watch that fella that looks like Wheeler Yuta on his YouTube videos, jumping onto fridges.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I'm serious. Like, this is the thing where people need to grow up. Like, I'm just, a little bit fed up with that nonsense. It ruins that side of that sort of entertainment value that you get from being on social media, with people being upset about literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe he did this. Can't believe it. And most of them, and this isn't, maybe I shouldn't slight this, but most of them are accounts with birds who've got half of their baps out.
Yeah,
in their profile pic.
Of course. Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, we can all do better than that.
That's right.
Do you want me to?
We'll get our knackers out. We'll just literally have our knackers out.
Beautiful knackers.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're smooth as eggs.
This is the thing. Grow up. That's all I'm saying. Is be cool, be all right, be normal about this sort of thing.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
No one cares who they voted for, just as much as no one cares who you voted for.
Yeah,
because I don't give a fuck who you voted for.
That's right.
I don't care if you like Trump or the other guy or whoever. And it's the same in the UK. If you like, as long as you're okay with us as humans and as people and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you voted for, Starmer or I don't know who's the other one, Badenoch. Sunak, whoever.
What's his name? Yeah.
Even Farage, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Not those sort of things do not affect us in any way. It's just, if you're cool if you're happy, if you love life, and you're good people. Vote whoever the fuck you want to vote for. Chris, go rant about something. I'm losing.
Yeah, I know it's fine, but on a slightly comedic note, right? I don't know if people are going to be able to see this, but how big is John Grisham? Right?
He's like 5'5".
Is that, bruv? Is that his? I don't know if you can see on that.
How far away is he?
How far away is he? You know what I mean? We're Bolton, we're Barmy, we're on the pitch tonight.
How far away are they?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, how big? That is a normal human standing next to him.
No, it's not. That geezer's 7'1".
Bruv, that is insane. John Grisham, I don't know how tall he is, but I think, probably they're both...
I'm gonna say it's like to add to your comedic bit, like, but not so much. Like,
sure.
Shout out to John Grisham and Zack Sabre Jr. for their wasn't the main event of Bloodsport, actually. It was the semi-main event.
Yeah.
But their match on Bloodsport was fucking brilliant. So good on them.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed that. Like, it showed me a different version of Zack Sabre Jr. that I'm not the biggest fan of his. So seeing that version of him and seeing him do a really good match with Gresham was really good. I'm really happy for them. So, yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, just wrestling fans. Just be better in it. Like, just be better in it. Like, there's, you've got Drew McIntyre coming out saying use deodorant. Stop following people around hotels and airports. Just be better, sort of thing. But be better in all ways. Just be better.
Just be better. A regular guy.
Right, that was the oxtail coming up there.
Oxtail rice.
Farted.
Right.
Just be better. Just be better in all ways. Be better online. Don't be dickheads. And just enjoy wrestling, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy wrestling.
Enjoy wrestling. So quick shout outs before we go. Shout out to Bishop as always. One of the best guys.
All day long. Twice on Sundays.
Shout out to that dumbass Graham who's going to be listening to this at times 4.
Yeah.
Graham, if you're watching, that's for you.
Fuck you. You always do a slow one for him.
Amanda, who's currently in Vegas, if you're listening, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself. I'm Rick James, Rich.
Anyone else shouting out this week?
Bro, all of them. Good cop, bad cop. Oh man, Mr. Cherry. Mr. Cherry. Justin.
Big shout out to Justin. Hope you're right, mate.
Yeah, Bishop, as always. Any other people that follow us, anyone that likes us.
All the good people, all the top fans on Facebook.
All the top fans. Shout out to Max, not the Hulk Hogan. Shout out to my boys who we're going to be watching WrestleMania with, Matt and Mike. Shout out to everyone, Magic the Gathering people. You know what I mean? Everyone, brother. It's WrestleMania weekend. It's a celebration.
So, like I said, the top fans on Facebook, you're all in there. Like, I can name a couple of them off the top of my head. There's Wayne. Dharma, Wayne. Michael Brown.
Yes.
Shout out to you, sir.
Dunno.
Big man thing.
That's right.
And yeah, we're gonna enjoy this Easter weekend because it is, above all else, it's also Easter weekend.
It's Easter weekend. It's WrestleMania weekend. It's Christian and whatever Easter weekend. It's Greek Easter weekend as well. So we're celebrating Christos Anesti to all the Greek people out there. So we're just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Loving it, bro.
Guys, if you are watching this, please like and subscribe. If you are listening, give us a 5-star thing, whatever, the Meltzer style. If you are
5 stars.
on
5 stars.
Not following us on Facebook,
5 stars.
Do it. Facebook
why are you not?
Wonderful.
That's right.
And yeah, we will see you next time, I guess. I'm JB. Next to me, the best Chris in all of wrestling podcasts. My goodness, what a weekend this is going to be.
Matt, fantastic,
guys,
bruv.
Enjoy every last minute. We appreciate you all.
Check out the podcast.
You all matter to us. Check out the dang podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Brought to you by IcoPro, the Integrated Conditioning Program.
Trust me, you gotta want it.
You gotta want it. You gotta want it. Right. Guys, take care, everyone. See you next time.
Peace.